Imagine you're watching a crucial World Cup match. The striker breaks away, lines up the shot, and the referee blows the whistle. Not for a foul. The game has to stop because the soccer ball has a dead battery, and both teams have to wait around while it charges to 10. When even the ball you kick has become a piece of high-maintenance technology, it changes the nature of the preparation required before a single minute is played. The shift toward complexity doesn't stop with the equipment. For 2026, the traditional 32-team roster has been expanded to a massive 48 nations. This map shows the physical reality. The schedule inflated to a 104-game marathon across the US, Mexico, and Canada. Flight paths become a tangled web. Teams will cross multiple time zones and thousands of miles to reach their next match. A squad might find themselves playing a midday match in the 90-degree humidity of Miami. Then, within 48 hours, they trade that heat for the freezing winds of Vancouver. They step off a plane beneath these snow-capped mountains and have to find a way to perform on almost no rest. This geographic spread turns elite athletes into long-haul commuters. Success in 2026 becomes a test of travel endurance and biological recovery, as much as it is a contest of football skill. However, this expansion does have a specific side effect. Tiny nations that previously stood no chance are now qualifying for the global stage. Look at the national squad of Curaçao, a Caribbean island making its debut in this expanded 48-team bracket. To put their size in perspective, Curaçao has a total population of just 155,000 inhabitants. If you took every single person in the country and flew them to the Metropolitano Stadium in Barranquilla, you would cycle through the entire population in just 3 matches. This makes the World Cup the only event where a country the size of a single city neighborhood can mathematically challenge a global superpower. The modern chaos is grounded by the Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, which serves as the tournament's historical anchor. It is the only stadium on the planet to have hosted matches in 3 different World Cups. This pitch has seen the titans of the past. Here is the 1970 Brazil team lined up on the same grass where Pelé secured his final crown. Today, you have a 39-year-old Lionel Messi still lacing up his boots for Argentina, breaking international goal records while sprinting alongside teenagers who weren't born when his career started. The 2026 tournament acts as a bridge between eras, forcing the legends of a traditional sport to navigate a reality of high-tech sensors and transcontinental travel. We have reached a point where match balls require wall outlets, flight paths cover 5 time zones in a week, and island nations the size of a single zip code are competing for the trophy. The organizational scale of the event has evolved so far from its origins that the sheer volume of logistics is now a defining feature. If you want to keep up with how the game is changing, subscribe, drop a like, and share this video with a friend before your own knowledge runs out of battery. The transcontinental flights and plugged-in technology might complicate the sport, but they create a level of unpredictability that the old 32-team era rarely matched.